Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Modsauce 2, and today we are going to be, once again, hopefully doing a little bit of improvement on this area up here. This obviously being our from nothing machine, making all the ingots that we need, all the other random materials, diamonds and like. Actually, how many diamonds do we have? 153,000 diamonds. We could just check in the AE system, it would be so much easier. Let's have a look. 153k, 213k shiny ingots, nearly a million lapis, and nearly a million, nearly a million aluminium. It's really difficult to say for me. There's a reason, and close to a million lapis lazuli, close to a million aluminium. Whatever, it's weird. Anyway, we're going to be doing a little bit of improvement here, and now you could be thinking, what can we improve here? We've done really all the improvements we can. All these have their upgrades in them. These have speed upgrades in them, deep storage units so they don't overflow, and anything like that. Speaking of which, let's see how much is in each of these. 30,000. Oh, that's not even 30,000, is it? 305,000. 168,000. 38,000. And then 260,000. Is that, how many zeros is that? No, I think that's 2.6 million, I think. Anyway, the way we're going to be doing this is because currently our creation of these 5 down here more specifically, or 7 rather, so the Certus Quartz, the Redstone, the Glowstone, the Bone Meal, the Blaze Powder, the Gunpowder, and the Skystone Dust, which is pretty useless because as far as I know there's no use for it. Nope, there's no use for it yet, at least. But it's being created nonetheless. The only way we're creating that is via sand. And the only way we're getting sand is via Pulverizer's secondary output of a percentage chance of being... let's find it. 10% chance. And this is full a lot of the time. Yeah, not a good plan. So the plan for today is we are going to be changing these 16 pulverizers here into crushers. What that will do is crushers will take the cobblestone, let's see if we can find that as well. It will take the cobblestone and turn it into gravel. Just gravel, nothing else. What we're then going to do is have two, so they're gonna all do that, and then we're going to have 2 more crushers, one here and one below. They are then going to be producing, that's going to have cobble go into it, and then the cobble is going to go into the other crusher, and the gravel is going to turn into sand at a much higher rate. It means that we're going to have a lot more being processed into here. We'll have chances of these areas being, this deep storage unit actually having material in it, and it will just be this one sieve here doing the work. These guys will also get their own amount of sand, which will just increase production. So I'm going to get on to getting the materials to do that. I also need to go sleep and find a bed, and I will see you once that's all. Okay, so we should have all the materials now. All I needed to find was another bucket of lava, or enough to fill the 36 buckets of lava that we need. So we're just going to throw the osmium in here right now. This should create the 36 basic control circuits that we need in order to create this thing, which is quite a lot, but we're going to need more steel ingots than anything else. We actually need 72 steel ingots in order to create the steel casings that we need for this whole thing. So that's going to be the fun. Right, so there we go. That's now done all that. We're going to throw in all this coal in here, and with that we're going to be creating some enriched iron. The enriched iron is then going to go through once again, and we are going to be creating steel. So we'll leave that in. That'll all get done there. And this is just to make the crushers, by the way. Just the basic crushers at the moment. That's all we're going for right now. Just going to put all the... I don't even know I got the redstone out. There's no real point to it. But we are needing the 18 osmium we have here and all the steel that we've got, so that's going to be fun. But whilst we're waiting for that to process... no, still hasn't done. We are going to slowly but surely be filling up our inventory with buckets of lava. So, I'm going to throw those in there, and... oh, going to fill up all these buckets, and I'm thinking now if we put crusher, everything bar the middle is filled in, We are going to take the 64 away as soon as we can, put it in the wrong place apparently, and do all this. I really wish, I think I've said this before, I really wish you could have a better setup than this. Like you could have, like you can upgrade the crushers and all that to factories and stuff, like you'll see here. I prefer that to this. Like I prefer to have like maybe 7 things going on at once, because then it will be so much easier, just generally. I also need to find out where my lava fabricator is. I made a lava fabricator, I know I did for a fact, but I don't know where it is. I have the sneaking suspicion it might have despawned at some random point, but I don't want to believe that. So, this is 36, so that's half it. We can throw that in here quickly. These are all resonant levels, yep. Okay, that's good. So we've got the fastest possible thing going. But yeah, we'll have to wait until that's all done and then I'll be back. Okay, so the other half is done. That can go in here now, and we do have the ability to create the 9 that we have so far. 9 steel casings. This should go pretty quickly. As you see, it's doing a lot faster than the metallurgical confuser was making stuff, at least. And then from here, we want to do that. So there's our extra 9, and then we want crusher. We're going to make, oh, that's going to give us buckets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go. Just enough inventory space, or just over, or just under the amount of inventory space we needed. So there's our crushers. We're going to hurl those all in there. It's going to be fun. And now we need to get all the stuff for the crushing factories. And what I'm actually going to do is quickly turn off any eye on there, so I can look up this and not have to constantly look it up. For that, we're going to need another 36 basic redstone circuits. That's pretty much the only thing. So we need redstone, 36 of the stuff, and then osmium, 1, 2, 3, 4, 36 of the things. From there, we should be able to just have everything else fine. I'll have to place the crusher in there for the first time because it won't understand. And we'll see if this is fine, at least with these basic circuits. Yes, basic crushing machine. Later on is where it's going to get a bit more difficult because we need to make enriched alloys there. Not that difficult. That's just going to be 8 enriched alloy for this because we need 2 for each of these advanced control circuits, and they're just iron and redstone. These ones are we're going to need 8 reinforced alloy, which is just a diamond dust plus an enriched alloy. So as long as you know what the materials you need are and have the materials, then it's not too difficult to get it done. So that should be the last one. Yep, I'm correct. So these can all go back in now. And I'm also going to have to make upgrades for these, I've just realized. But we are going to need, I said 8 for each one. So 8 iron and 1 osmium for each one. So I'll work out how much these require and get all that together. Okay, so we have the materials all sorted out. So we need a total of, not that, we need 2 stacks and a quarter of iron. We need 36 osmium, so in total we're getting 144 iron and 36 osmium, which means we need, redstone wise, we're going to need 180. Now the way I'm going to do this is, if I do this and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, throw the 8 there, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 180 there. So we can just throw these in here, make sure that it's always topped up. It'll go up to 100, but yeah, it'll go up to 100 in total, but we can just sort of slowly feed these in and do what we need to do. The reason, obviously, we need 144 of the iron, or more specifically the enriched alloy, is because we use 4 of them for each machine, and then we use 2 of them for each advanced alloy. So we need 2 advanced alloy, plus which requires 2 each, so that's 4, plus the extra 4. So it's quite a lot, but in the end, I guess it's worth it in some regard. But I will wait until all these are done, and also start making calculations for the the elite crushing factory, because that's the advanced one. So I'll make calculations for that and then start on making the upgrades as well. Okay, so while we're here, we might as well get started on the getting these materials sorted out. So in total, we're going to need 12 total enriched alloys. Enriched alloys, if I remember correctly, being these simple ones, which are iron. So we need 12 iron per one, I've just realized. So let's do a little 12 times 18. So we need 216. That's going to be a lot. So how about we make sure these get rid of in here. But that's going to be minus 64, 2, 3 stacks and 24 of iron. If I could. So 3 stacks and 24. Let's just get that done. And the same amount of redstone. It's going to be a lot. But at least I have the iron, I have the redstone, I have the osmium. I can afford this. Okay, damn it. 2, 3, 4. There we go. So these are done. And I've also got to get all these sorted, and then the diamonds, and then all the other stuff. So I'll just get all those made for when we do that. And yeah, that'll be fun. Rightio. So advanced crushing factories. Oh, we still need to make these, so let's throw these in for now. So we're going to have to make 36 of them as usual, and then create that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go, all 18 put it into our system. There's going to be 1 or 2 that have a tiny bit of power. This one's going to have 60 kilojoules. This is going to have 100 because it was in my inventory, like here. Let's actually just like charge this one up, and let's see. It should just go with that one. Yeah, I have an elite one apparently. Either way, I've made calculations for all this, so that's how it's gonna go, I guess. But yes, we now have. No, it's not even smelting. We have 18 crushing, advanced crushing factories, and we just need to make all this now, which is going to be a ton of diamonds, I think, as well. Right, so finally, seems I put just too much redstone in. What I'll do is I will add. I'll get 2 bits of osmium and throw that in. But actually, no, I'll dump it, screw it. I don't need it. But we're going to be throwing in diamonds now. Diamond dust. A lot of diamond dust. 144 diamond dust to be precise. Because we are going to be creating however many. It is 8, 9, 10, we are going to be creating 144. Should have guessed that from the amount of diamond dust I had. In reinforced alloys out of our enriched alloys. And the remainder of them are basically going to be, which I think is 72, yeah. 72 of them are going to be instead used for the upgrading of the basic control circuit to the advanced control circuit. What the hell is that? Is that a flamethrower? I think that's a flamethrower. Yes. I haven't made it before. And there we go. That is all of them now created. We should have every single thing that we need for this elite thingy station, elite crushing station. So we need to create 36 of these. That's all we'll be able to do anyway. And we need to create. It's a very good thing I didn't actually make more of those, because I could have accidentally overdone everything else, like by shift clicking. So, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to see upgrade wise how well they do, or how well they do compared to having no upgrades, sort of thing. So let's just get these pulverizers out of the way. Nobody cares about those, because these will be doing 7 operations at once, as you can see. So we're going to auto sort off, on. Sorry, we're going to input, output, and energy, and then eject off. That's going to be how this whole thing goes. So auto sort everything, eject on, energy's going to go here, and so input, output, energy, and we're going to carry that on. And the fun thing, as I said, is that due to you know, this being like that, or what I'm trying to say is, like, due to, I guess, being able to do 7 operations, it's going to be a lot quicker. Like, it's never going to really stop. Plus, we don't have to rely on the secondary output. That is something we're going to have do itself. So just make sure I did the output on that one. I didn't. I did on that one. Yep, I did. Okay, so this is just going to be pretty simple, and it also means we get less cables being used, because basically we don't have all these cables happening. We only will have one set of cables going through. Now, I do still have to create the upgrades. That is one thing, but that's not going to be too difficult, I don't think. It's just going to be a case of making some enriched alloy, which we've had our fair share of doing today. So yeah, I have to constantly second guess myself, but it is just going to be a pretty simple job overall, I think. Like, and it won't increase our productivity in terms of the ingots. What it will do is it will increase our output of the, like, Certus quartz dust and redstone and all those items, because the thing we lack there is the whole, like, we're not getting any, like, this never holds much sand. It just sort of, you know, is a pass-through point rather than a holding point. So we need to have it so it, like, has a backup. Like, if it goes through anything super fast for some reason, then it never runs out. We need to have it as a backup, and we have a deep storage unit there, so there's no real worry about it being filled up anytime soon, because of just it being so, like, you know, deep storage unit. It holds a lot of items in it. So getting into the rhythm here. I had the rhythm like ages ago, but then I lost it. Like, I keep on pressing the wrong buttons, and it's just like, ugh. I thought I had no idea why we had 2 of them, but I just 2 more, but I remember now. So that's going to auto sort those, and that's going to rely or mean that we are able to get rid of all these cables, which I will do in between. But what I will also do is I'm going to throw the sand in there. What we will be able to do, once I need to actually pick up all these pulverizers, that's the thing. I'm thinking, like, there seems to be 2 sets that I've made, almost, of pulverizers. Like, set 1 that has, like, certain outputs, and set 2 that has certain outputs, and we'll get them into those sets themselves. But hopefully I'm not missing any, because there's only 7 on one side. Oh, it's 7 and 9. So I'm missing 1 still, I think, because we're at 8. No, we're at 16. So yeah, I'm missing 1. So one of these guys is probably down here. So I guess we can check when it comes to this. Anywhere at all? There it is. There we go. And we can just simply go back into our base and drop all these items off. And that'll mean that we can put our pulverizers in there. We do have the problem of we are running out of space. Definitely. But yes, we now need to make the upgrades for these, and I'll make the upgrades and also get rid of these pipes and set up the other two that we need to set up. So I will see you once those have been made. Alright, so I've got everything all set up, all these enriched alloys. There's a lot of them, to say the least. There were 576, that is 9 stacks of the stuff. So that's 9 stacks of iron with 9 stacks of redstone. Took a very long time, but it will be enough in order to make our upgrades. So, if I look up the word upgrade, if I left that on, would be better. We can make all these. So we have a certain amount of osmium dust. We have 288, and same with gold, except I have 64 of the pulverized stuff, and I threw it through the spare crushing factory, which I put up there, and then put the other one there for some reason. When I could have done I could have left it there. Yeah, whatever. It worked. Anyway, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 should be the last one, I'm thinking. I need 144. Yeah, I have 144, so why do I have more osmium dust than I need? Okay, I have more osmium dust than I need. Good thing I was counting. Apparently I made too much. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go. Apparently made too much dust. No matter. That's fine. So we have the 2 tesseracts we need, and let's just get some upgrades. So let's switch between the two every so often. Let's not do it by that. So now we can just so we have an equal amount of them to give out up here. So we'll quickly put the upgrades in. That'll speed up everything there, and then I don't think we're gonna need any cables. I could have just brought all of them and done all the energy stuff and then done all the other ones, but we're gonna do all these. This is gonna just give them energy. I'm getting a lag up here. I'm not surprised, really. This place is pretty laggy, to say the least, and I just have to hope Creeper doesn't blow up on me or something like that. Kind of hoping that none of the machines have like overflowed again, which they shouldn't do. I don't think any machine should at this point be overflowing for any reason. I don't actually think it's possible for them to overflow at this rate. Hello, skeletons. Have fun. So now we just need to get the rest of the upgrades. So just others. Hopefully, no, I don't have enough room. Damn. So we're gonna have to make 3 trips, which sucks. And then we got to work out which one I went up to. And you're going through stuff fast. You're going through stuff fast. And you're not. Okay. Thanks for that, skeleton. That was nice of you. Oi. Oi. Don't do that to me. Speed upgrades are going in. Speed upgrade. Speed upgrade. Speed upgrade. I think there's only going to be... No, actually we have enough. The other 2 sets are actually from the... You've got both. Okay, so starting from here. The other 2 sets of upgrades are actually for the other machines, the 2 machines we haven't set up yet. So that is actually really useful. So just throw all these in. These guys will get powered up. And then we'll return to these. I actually might as well sleep quickly, but there's no point really. We can kill anything anyway. But what we're gonna do is set up tesseracts. So the 2 tesseracts are gonna go. One is gonna go here. It's gonna receive energy, and same with this one. Going to receive energy. We are going to have this one is going to be set to input from the top, energy from the side, and output to the side. Should be fun, and I need to make sure all the upgrades go in because I got to do the lower one down first. Oh, you're what sounds like a ghast every so often. That would be it. Like every so often I can just hear a ghast and it freaks me out, and I seem to have found the reason for it. Right, so that's fine. I'll just throw the energy upgrade while we're here, and then I just need to set up all these, even though that one was correct. That one was correct, and that one I think was also correct. Also need to check this is auto output, yep. And I actually need a spare 2 cables, which I don't have, so whilst that is actually upgrading, we are going to get 2 random transfer pipes that we have spare. I think that should be enough, and gonna input these energy cells, or energy upgrades. Oh, actually that's the thing as well. I need to set that up. So now, they should be getting a lot more coming through. This is only on one set of machines. I could actually set it up to be like 3 or 5. Like, I just have to have tesseracts here, 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 for example. Or like if I was to have 3, I need 2 tesseracts there, 2 tesseracts there, and 2 more of the machines each side. And I can just set it up to be on, like, just 2 more transfer pipes, set them up on the side, and yeah, I think, you know, that'll speed up everything. But right now, I think I'm happy where I am. This is obviously a lot better now. It's already sending stuff through here. It's also sending stuff through here. So this is full. This thing is now getting some inputs, and this will, once that fills up, be getting inputs as well. So overall, the creation of these 7 items will increase, and they're already pretty high anyway. So that's pretty good for us. But anyway guys, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.